Life has felt a little different lately. My other son recently left to live with his dad, and our home is adjusting to a new rhythm. This week, I'm sharing the real behind the scenes of navigating a change, focusing on my health, building my business, and being more intentional about creating special moments with my kids while we settle into this new chapter. Welcome to my 90-day journey to becoming her. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you are. And for the next 90 days, I am choosing intention over autopilot, presence over pressure, and identity over expectation. This is the season of becoming her. Welcome. So, workouts used to be a non negotiable for me, and they were essential for my mental health. Like, I will wake up literally looking forward to doing my workouts. But I am on a season of my life where I needed to change my priorities, and workouts are still there, but not as in the top of the chain as it is, because right now, there's a lot of things going and my time it's way too small. But I am little by little figure it out, and whenever I do work out, I make sure it's less than 30 minutes. And of course, taking care of my health, my nourishing my body. But something very important for me is to do it slow, mindful, and enjoy my meals. Good afternoon. It's afternoon already. Look at this hair. This side, I did them the same. I made sure I did both sides the same. And yet, this one is perfect. It only has a little curve at the end. But this one, look at this. Look at this. Girl, what's going on? And I was planning to take photos for the website in here. So I'm going to have to take them from this side. Anyways, hello. Okay, it's been chaotic. I was having a bunch of bad stuff happening, and after that, bad stuff keep happening. I lost track of everything. I lost track of my habits and everything that I was doing to get my life together and becoming her. So it's time to, you know what? Snap out of it and get back into it. The first thing is, wow, what a difference it makes to go outside and do your walks.
Looks different.
Because it's spring, it's different. Had a personal situation going on, so I missed a few days of walking, and then we got cold weather again. After it was so perfect, we got back into cold weather. And when the weather finally got good, I had a bunch of errands to do, and my son left. My other son is 17, and we just had to make the sad decision to let him move back to Puerto Rico with his dad. There's a lot of things happening in my life. There's a lot of changes happening. I recently got separated, and I'm sleeping in my daughter's bedroom, and my ex is my roommate. So eventually he will be leaving the apartment, and it's just gonna be me alone with kids. Then I got sick. When the weather is finally good, I got sick as well. Right now I am thriving. I am continuing with my life because I am on Tylenol, and I don't drink medications, but I had to because I need to keep on with my life. So yeah, that's the life update. I also want to show how much of a difference it makes being outside. Like, I noticed I was starting to go like down again. My mood started to go down. My physical aspect started to change again after I was looking good, losing weight, and getting so much better. And it's after I stopped exercising and going outside, and because of the situation, I was eating a lot of bad food, fast food, and all that shit. So the second I stopped eating healthy and doing my afternoon walks, everything completely changes, you guys. It is not BS how therapeutic and good for your mental and physical health is to go outside. And with that, I want to say I started because I was not getting my steps in. I work from home, I homeschool, and I have only one teenager in high school. Well, two, because now is when I'm having one, and I was having two. So the only time I was actually outside of my house, it was in my car driving to do kids pick up and drop off at school. So yeah, that's why I force myself to go every single day, especially on weekdays, to go trail walks. Because also, again, I am homeschooling my daughter. I have a toddler, and I want them to be outside with nature because I know that's important for their health. So this is part of PE class, okay? And she's learning science, animals, trails, and everything. Okay, this is the part I've been struggling with that we need to work with. Always at this hour, I crash. After 3 p.m., I crash. This is why I need to work and becoming again a 5 a.m. girly, because I am a morning person. The time that I am my best, I'm super productive, and I'm doing a lot of things, it's in the mornings. Now, I've been trying... What? What I was saying? I'm so thirsty. I don't know. Well, I'm sick, and I did an almost 3-hour hike. I didn't know it was gonna take me that long though. So it makes sense that I'm not feeling well. This is probably not helping either, but I needed like something refreshing. Anyways, I've been working with my night schedule. I'm definitely starting my wind down at 7 p.m. That's the time where I just like finish everything. So technically at 6:30, I start picking up, like tidying up the apartment. So by 7, I can be at my bed. Okay, so I need to work with the photos. I've been going, before I got sick on Friday, I went to a garden and then I went to a trail to take some photos. Today I went to the trail and I've been taking advantage that I go with, now I'm going to be taking advantage that I go all the time to take photos. I've been taking inspo from Pinterest and taking photos inspired by that. So I'm gonna be doing that more often when I go to trails, because obviously I'm wearing fitness wear because I'm hiking. So it's like I'm doing a lot of things at once. I'm doing my daughter's, like I said, she's staying active, I'm staying active, and at the same time I'm working, I'm creating content for social, and at the same time I'm taking photos for my content. But so right now I'm gonna work with those photos because I'm working on my website and I need photos for my website. I noticed that I have the habit of, I think I already said that, of taking the photos in this way, and I need to take more photos this way. So this is why I've been in the need of taking more photos. So yeah, let me work with today's photos. What I'm gonna do now is work with today's photos, delete what I don't need, and save and transport everything to my iCloud, so that way I can use them on my computer. So one of the things that I'm doing is studying to get certified as a neuroscience coach. So this week I started to get up 1 hour earlier than usual when the kids are still sleeping, so that way I can have time, quiet, uninterrupted time to study for my degree, my certification. And it hasn't been easy, but we did it. We got up. Okay, so now that my son left, I need to get rid of this bed. I need to get rid of this bed, so I want to do that now so I can clean the room a little bit, because I want to I don't know. I think this helped me appreciate more my other son, how he is with me. He is so loving, so caring, so he's always defending me and taking care of me. And yeah. Anyway, a part of me feels like I should be more motherly with him. And reward him for the good things he's doing. Like, he's thinking about his future. It does help me with my toddler and all that stuff. And I don't know, I want to do also be more. I feel like when they became teenagers, I neglected a little bit my mom duties, and like, oh, you're independent now and you can do everything, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm a mess. I'm probably gonna be a mess for the next few vlogs, but that's the part we wanted to share here. Anyway, I need to dismantle this bed, so then later in the afternoon we can throw it. I just finished taking out my son's bed, the one that left. So I want to do a quick cleaning to this bedroom, surprise my son when he comes home, and rearrange it. I do want to do a little makeover also. That's coming now on April. So I'm super excited about that. I have a few ideas what I want to do with his bedroom now. I know he's a gamer, and he's actually studying right now. He's in Academy High School, and he's learning about app development, gaming, and all of that stuff. So obviously, I figured decorating his room a little bit like gaming, but he's a teenager, so I'm trying to figure out how I can make it to look boy, still grown up. I looked for some photos on Pinterest for inspo, so it doesn't look like he's 10, but definitely I saw like a controller, like a PlayStation, I think it's a PlayStation controller, like LED light, maybe a rug. I'm not sure about the bedding, the sheets. I found one, but I don't know if it's gonna be too much or not, or I should just go with black bed sheets and it's still a little masculine, because everything in the room it's more like black, and he has, I keep saying they, but now I need to get used to he. Everything he has is black, and his bathroom it's black as well. So yeah, let's clean real quick this bedroom and surprise my son when he comes home. Also, I cannot find my tripod, and it's getting frustrating and annoying. Every day I have a struggle with my tripod. Every day I go around the house 10 times, every single room like 10 times, looking for my tripod. Where is it? It was Luna. Did you took my tripod, Luna? Yeah. Oh no, where is it? You're jumping?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Oh, I put the mattress over here and she put it down because she wants to jump. Anyways, I need my tripod so I can film good angles, you know. So if you see awkward angles, I'm sorry, my tripod is lost. Something you never prepare yourself for, it's that moment where one of your kids are finally out of the house. Like, you think that time is never gonna come, and you take your precious time, and sometimes you don't value the moments you do have with them because you're thinking you still have time. And this is something that happened very random. It was not planned. It was a thing like, today we woke up, everything was fine, and next thing you know, something happened, and you know what? I guess the best is for you to go with your dad. Like, I didn't have time to prepare for any of it. And I've been a little bit numb, to be honest. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I cry, and sometimes I'm just like feeling nothing. It's a process for sure. And we did end up having a little walk. It's not gonna be as effective as the other one because we made it late. I just finished the webinar. Yeah, I work a little bit with the structuring of the business, the launch roadmap, and like how do I want to find traffic for my website, and the plan, basically the three, like the pillars, organizing everything basically, so that way I know what I need to do and start checking market, making sure everything is done. So we did that, and then I was like, let's go for a little walk because it's part of health. We need it, not just me but them. This is not just me. Walking and being outside helps to boost focus, creativity. It not messes, but it produces hormones, good hormones that will help you. Because I was starting to feel a little bit. I notice I have this pattern of when I sit down to organize, there is so much that needs to be done. I do get a little bit overwhelmed and like my brain just shuts down. So this is your reminder to value and appreciate every second you have with them, because for me, it felt like yesterday when I had my first child and now I have 4 kids. Like, how did that happen? And the smaller one is already 3. The oldest is 17. So this situation has led me to appreciate more my time with my kids, and I've been more intentional about the time I spend with them. I'm figuring out how can I create new family routines. It's something that I always said I want to do. I always say I want to create a family night routine, a game night, movie night, but we say tomorrow, next week, and next thing you know, days, weeks, months pass by, years pass by, and you did not do that. And time will pass no matter what. And it is up to us to decide if by the time, your elder or your kids leave, to know if you actually made their childhood, their memories with you or not. And I don't know, I guess this is again a reminder to start now. Take time with them, appreciate more your time with them, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. You might think you do have time, but you don't. And all of this happened when I'm in the middle of launching my website. This is crazy. I'm in the middle of a lunch. I'm studying. I'm figuring things out. My life is changing, and then this happened. Like, can anything else happen and change at the same time? This is a reminder to be, how do you call it? Be careful what you wish for and prepare for the unprepared. However, I guess everything happens for a reason and the right divine timing. And the fact that I've been so busy building my website, taking care of my mental health, going on trails, hiking, on this moment, it could not be any more perfect. Like, it's been helping me to heal. Working keeps me distracted, but at the same time, focusing on things that I love to do in the middle of a sad moment in my life, and also hiking. Hiking, it's amazing therapy, free therapy. And it helps me to ground and no matter what, see the beauty of every day and be grateful. Be grateful for every day, for everything I have, and every single second that I have with my children. And again, I am being more conscious and appreciating every second that I get with them. More intentional, more conversations, more meals together. And I cannot wait until we improve those things.
Summer rains have gone, August comes along, and its gold fills the air. Heavy afternoons September and its moon seem so far away, and I can't help but say, dear autumn, come soon. I'm waiting for you. Now the days are so long till you come along. When winter is nigh and until doubts lie, summer bids its farewell, and I'm under your spell.
All right, we did our hair today. I'm not a fan of my bob with straight hair, but I think this is the first time that it looks the best. Still, don't like it, but it's the best of all the times I've done it straight. I've been liking it more like with the curl. Woo. But yeah, we tried it, so we can change a little bit and use less heat as much as we can. Can I talk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we just finished doing TikTok for my personal brand, and I also been doing a little bit of meal prep, talking about that. The tripod is still missing. Can somebody send me a donation to get a new tripod? Because I keep buying the same things over and over again. Okay, I think it's done. We can take it out. Okay.
Smells good, but I don't like burgers.
Bruh. I'm debating if I want it more toasty. Yeah, I think it's good like that. We're doing meal prep. Let me get my mini tripod. Good news is I still have this one. So I need to turn that off. As I've been trying to say, I've been doing a little of meal prep. My breakfast was rice with a delicious Creole sauce and chicken. Anyways, I just baked some fish. We just finished baking some broccoli, and I think this is gonna be my new hack for meal prep, because one of the things that I hate about meal prep, A, is the amount of time that it takes me being in the kitchen, and B, the amount of pots and dishes that I had to get dirty, when I can just do one thing at a time. So right now I do have a little mess over here, but these are like the staple seasonings and flavorings. So I just been keeping that over there, and I've been doing one thing at a time. So first I did the fish, now I did the broccoli. So now we can move for some carbs, I think in potatoes. So, and just one sheet. All I have to do is pull the foil like I did with the fish. I put the foil and we good. One baking sheet, not 20 different pots. So with that said, I think I have a potato. So I'm gonna cut some potatoes, or the potato, so we can, look at that lighting. I usually like to do them in the air fryer, but since we're already baking and trying to do different things like fish, I don't even remember when was the last time I actually baked fish. I used to bake fish a lot, and then I forgot that I can bake fish. I haven't done it in a very long time. Yeah, that's Chanel's. Wall update. Well, no, I was gonna say technically she's finished, but she's not, because we are missing one photo up there and something over here, since we already have that. I've been debating how far should I take the wall, because now if I put more photos in that section, I might need to put more photos on this side, so that way it's like even. Let me show you. All right, so this is, let me get, okay, this is the entire wall. So if I put obviously more photos over here, the amount of space we're gonna have here, see how much? So I might have to extend this, which means I need to move this more center, or maybe get a longer table would be nice. I don't know, but I have rearranged things around because that's how I am. Oh, also during my spring cleaning, I rearranged the living room. Yes, I think I did show you that. I don't know what I have shown you and what I have not. Also, I've been doing TikTok, so I'm confused. But yeah, I think I did show you the whole redoing. Look at my daughter. So anyways, the mirror got here. I emptied this space. That mattress, unfortunately, is gonna go to the trash. Because my son moved, so there's the bed, but we redid this area over here as well. So for the girls' bedroom, we got a new bed. So the previous one was way too high for her, and she needed something that she could climb. For some reason, she still likes to climb through this side instead of the bed, but at least it's safer. She was usually trying to grab steps. She usually moved this thing over there, but she started to fall down a couple times and hurt herself. Also, the steps she used to use broke, and she fell down, and the thing she was using was smaller, so if she's trying to get down, she would like misstep. So it was not fair. So we needed to change the bedding, and I was like, if we're already going to spend a few bucks on a bedding, we also get a cute one, because we want to revamp this room and make it super cozy. We're thinking like a cottage. I've been obsessed with cottage vintage stuff, so I've been looking at a lot of inspo on how I can do that affordably, because this is also a rental, so a lot of the things that I can do to the walls I actually cannot. So anyways, but I found this. I thought it was gonna be gold, and it's actually like I cannot show you. It's like is that a fly? Look at it. This is the thing. This is the only bad thing about opening windows here, but it's like a mustard yellow, which honestly, after a few minutes, I was not hating it. I really liked it because it's different, it's colorful, and I do want to add color to this. I've been debating like a beautiful blue. I saw a bedroom where even though her details were pink, the walls were blue, and it looked beautiful. But we do want to eventually add more color. We're gonna change curtains and a few things around. But for the bedding, I'm obsessed. The only part is this, the mattress. Apparently it's a bed, a full bedding with a full mattress, but the mattress is a little too big for it, and now it's like too like stuck in there, and I cannot put it in here. As you can see, like overlaps, and it's not straight. Like this side of the bed, it's coming this way. I don't know if it makes sense, but hopefully you get it. So it's hard to make the bed pretty on this side, to put this down. Like that's a pain in the gut, but yeah, I do love it. It's super pretty. The back of it is the same design of this, in case you noticed. So I will leave you the link. They also have it in white. Originally it was gonna go white, but then I decided to check the colors, and when I clicked the gold one, I was in love. But heads alert, or whatever you say, it is more of a mustard yellow. The lighting is not really good, but hopefully you can still get an idea. But I still love it. It does add color, and it will go perfect with some vintage vibes. Look at that damn fly. That is so gross. Let me cover my broccoli so the fly doesn't get on it. I'm from Puerto Rico, and I love open windows, open doors, just like our ancestors used to, you know. Look at that. The fly wants to be in video. I don't know. I don't know if it's I'm almost 40, but my taste on things are absolutely changing. And I've been obsessed with the life of our grandparents, great grandparents, like a house in the middle of a nice piece of land where you have like patio for your kids to play, hang up, air dry your clothing, having animals, chickens. Me talking about having chickens, are you kidding me? And now that all of that stuff calls my name, like having all the windows open while you're sipping your coffee and having the breeze and the chickens and your kids running. Like, I even feel like crying when I'm talking about this. I get so nostalgic. Like, that's the life I'm craving. Am I having a midlife crisis? I don't think so. In my previous video, I was sharing about me turning the almost turning 40. I just turned 39, and how on my 20s I was like surviving. My 30s have been all about healing, and now in my 40s I'm like more mindful, intentional, grounded. I don't know what the word I used was, but 40s is about actually finally starting to like live a slow, intentional life. Like, we were not supposed to suffer. We were not meant to come to this world suffer. And the lifestyle we have chosen now for ourselves, it has completely taken us away. Like, the best life, that if you want to be the healthiest and the physically and mentally, you have to live like our ancestors, like mostly like caveman days they used to live, like, because that's how our body is still today naturally designed for. We are naturally designed for being outside in the sun, hunting and gathering. Like, we were supposed to be planting trees, hunting our meat, being outside, waking up right on the, how do you call that, sunrise, going to bed at sunset. Like, our circadian rhythm is designed still until this day to that time. So if the best way I can explain how you can truly live like to your natural like state and to truly be healthy physically and mentally, it's to live as much as you can like the people on the signs. So I just did social media for my personal brand, so now we're gonna go ahead and do social media for my website that I'm launching. And I am really behind on all this stuff, and I really wanted to film a podcast episode, well, a sit down / podcast episode / YouTube video for today. I'm gonna do real quick my social media for my wellness elixir. It's my health and wellness website business. I'm gonna do that social, so that way then I can like do real quick. I do have an idea. I already work on the script where everything I'm going to do during this year, during my last year of my 30s, everything I'm gonna do is gonna be very intentional. It's gonna be setting myself for success. My daughter was putting the remote control on a thing full of water. Hopefully it doesn't get damaged and I don't have to buy another control. What was I saying? Anyways, I want to set myself for 40s. I want 40s to be, I want to be it. I want to be already like half my career done, be completely independent, like be completely free. I want to be freaking free. So this year we need to really work our shit out. Close all those open chapters. We want to start fresh, start over at 40, clean slate. So I already have the script of the 3-step process of thinking and all that stuff. So anyways, so let's go ahead and do that. Something I noticed is that we always on a rush. Everything we do it in a rush, and we do it thinking about what's next. And we don't enjoy the process. We are not present. And that is detrimental for your mental health. So when it's time to eat my meals, I make sure I set that time out. I sit down, enjoy a good vlog, and enjoy my meal. Because that is one of the only me moments I have during my busy day. Also, when I'm driving, instead of listening to music, I am, especially in the mornings, listening to podcasts. And I also creating a new nighttime routine to help me go to bed earlier because, as I mentioned earlier, I've been getting up an hour earlier than usual. So, for a good morning routine, you need to have a good bedtime routine. So, this week I started winding down by 7, having a sleepy tea, having my supplements. So that way it's easier for me to wake up in the mornings. Now, all this cleaning is something I want to change eventually. I want my mornings to be more focused on studying and work. Maybe 15 minutes of tidying up, but I want to change my tidying up and all that stuff for before bed. So when I wake up to a home that it's tidy, cozy, because environment is everything, and it will be amazing for studying on a clean environment. All right, it is Saturday. Listen, I'm a creature of the outside nature, okay? The plans were to not get out of the house, even though my goal is to go out on Saturdays, because I can go out to hiking on weekdays, but I will always have like a time frame because I had to work, I had to homeschool, and I had to pick up my other son at school. So I always have a time frame. So I like Saturdays to be that place where I can go farther away and just chill, no time. But it's the end of the month. I am in a timeline for launching my website. It is the 20th. I have like 3 days to finish my website. So I was like, next Saturday is gonna be a lot of cool activities to do. So I was like, I'm gonna stay home. But then I decided to have my breakfast watching YouTube, and I saw one of my favorite YouTubers where she's always hiking and all that stuff, and I just got sick, like nature sick. Like I need to go outside. Aw, my old car. Oh. So anyways, I got sick of nature because like homesick. I don't know what was the word, but I needed it. Because it's been like 3 days since we did our last hike. So we came to, like always, to the horse retirement. It's only 30-minute drive. It is free. And I love it here. And the girls will love it too. We're not gonna get bored. This is one of my favorite areas because it used to look like fall. Like we're in Florida and we don't get fall, but these will all everything orange, and look how beautiful and green it is. This is also a nice thing about repeating places through the seasons, so you can see the difference.
I'm gonna do it again.
Bruh. Oh, this is also her favorite side because she can go up and goes down running. Another thing that I noticed now with the season is the wildflowers. I noticed immediately the flowers when we were entering, and now they're literally in every path. Let me show you. Look how cute. Oh, with the bottom. That was the butterfly. Beautiful. You can see them everywhere. What a beautiful picture over there. And lesson, always bring your jacket no matter what, especially when it's still spring, winter going to spring. Because when I got out of Gainesville, it was sunny and it was gonna be up to 80 degrees. But I am in Alachua, and here it turns out it's gonna be windy all day and it's down to sunny. I mean, I managed. It was still good weather. I'm not gonna complain. But for kids and other people, like I heard a lot of people complaining about the weather. I was gonna bring my jacket, but I was like, it's gonna be 80 degrees. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be hot, as a matter of fact. And yeah, it turned out that here it's cold and windy. But so needed. I don't think I will never ever get tired of this place. We come here at least once a month. So okay, so apparently it was not just Alachua, but it's Gainesville. So the weather changed when I left for sure. Anyway, it is chilly today. It is chilly today. So I'm tired. I think I need to get. I think I want to go and get my hormones checked because I'm pretty sure they're disrupted. But today I was reading about metabolism, all that stuff, and it kind of makes sense because my eating hasn't been the best, but at the same time I'm like, it hasn't been the best, but it hasn't been the worst. I know I did had a blood check. I know I did have a blood check like 2-ish months ago, and I was deficient in a few vitamins, and I've been supplementing with them. But I'll be honest, I kind of forgot for a few days or weeks, so maybe that's why I'm starting to feel like that again. Because one of the things was I was really low on iron. I was literally almost anemic, and that's very important. And that's why I was feeling tired, dizzy. Sometimes I even felt like I was gonna pass out, and I really need to like stop everything I was doing. But I do want to get my hormones checked. So I might work on that next week, because every afternoon, like, I crash way too early, like around 2 to 3 I'm already like crash. I'm so tired, and I've been getting headaches in the afternoons lately too. So I don't know. But anyways, we made it home and I work a little bit. I'm super excited. I rearrange and pick a few things on my personal brand website. What I'm going to do, I don't know if I explained you guys this, but what I'm going to do is that I have my health and wellness website, but that is going to be a paying access only. For my peace of mind and everything, it's easier for the organization and everything to look good, to have just get paying access to all of it and not just have a few things free and a few things don't, because I am the one building my website. So what I decided is that now that I'm working on my personal brand, thanks to YouTube and all that stuff, and it's not just health and wellness, I decided that my personal brand, it's gonna be like general topics: health, wellness, entrepreneurship, personal growth, and all that stuff, motherhood. And then I will, like, everybody that's interested in health and wellness, they can go and check my website. But for all the free content that I wanted to share in my health and wellness website, it's gonna be now in my personal brand. So I did copy some of the vlogs that will originally be like free. They used to be free, into my personal brand. So yesterday I passed like 6 blogs, which all the blogs that I wanted to share, I don't know if you remember earlier I mentioned, like, I want to share with you some resources down below. If I gave you the links, you wouldn't have access. So now what I did is I past them in my website. So I'm gonna leave you some resources down below that can help you with everything we talk about. And with that said, I did a workbook with all the questions that I mentioned. Actually that was in my podcast. I'm confusing the podcast episode that I filmed, but I will still leave you all those links down below, so you can check the website and, you know, get your feedback. What do you think about the website and the type of vlogs and all that stuff? Feedback is always good to improving and growing and getting better. But I did a workbook for my podcast episode. So today we work on the workbook, and we work on not just like creating the workbook on Canva, but also like loading it on the website and all of that stuff. So took a shower and relaxed for a little bit. But now I'm craving something and I don't want to eat something strong because it's 6:30 and I'm going to start winding down and going to bed pretty soon. So I just need snacks. So I figure, okay, I'm just gonna go real quick and buy a few things that I know I need, because I need eggs and cottage cheese. There's been a few things that I've been needing, especially for my mornings and my breakfast. And then maybe tomorrow, since it's Sunday and Sunday is reset day, then maybe tomorrow we can go ahead and do it like that. Good. It's 60 something. Chilly. I mean, I prefer 60s than 90s and 100s, but it is chilly. So if you have watched until this far, first of all, thank you so much for still being here with me. And I cannot wait to share more real behind the scenes weekly vlogs with you. Also, please, if you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you don't want to miss a video, hit that notification bell, the little bell that it's right next to subscribe, because it will let you know every time a new vlog comes. And with that, I want to finish with a quick reminder. Set time apart for your kids. Make something special. I decided to make Sunday mornings a family breakfast time where I make breakfast for everybody. So yeah, this was my first time doing family breakfast before church. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you next time.